Hi everyone, today's video is going to be the Christmas tag. So I'm just going to get started. I have picked one offline. I'm not actually sure if there's like a specific one this year, but I'm just going to pick one that I found on a blog that seemed interesting and somebody had done this year. So yeah, I'm going to do that one. I have got my Christmas tree to make it a little bit more festive. The lights are on, and I've also got this little star candle here which I got from IKEA, and I actually burn that all the time. I love it, it's so festive looking. And my little sign that says baby it's cold outside. So I'm kind of trying with the background, and of course I have got the typical festive jumper on, as you can see, although this one is actually my dad's because, don't kill me, but I don't actually own a Christmas jumper. I know, it's a bit mental, but I've just never got around to buying one. I've never needed one, and even this year I wasn't going to any parties that needed a Christmas jumper or anything like that. So basically I'm rocking my dad's, although it is pretty cool looking, let's be honest, and it's got this little kind of fluffy nose, yeah, because he had like a Christmas jumper party, so he needed one. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to get started and I'm just going to talk through the questions which are on my phone, and we're going to answer them. Alright, so the first question is, what is your favourite Christmas movie? And I have got this one here, and it's probably quite a few people's favourite, but it's just always been mine. I always watch it around Christmas time, and it's Home Alone. I absolutely love this film. It just gets me so in the mood for Christmas. I just adore it. It was just such a classic when I was younger. So generally every year I will watch this while I'm wrapping my Christmas presents, and I'll normally have like a little glass of wine or something like that. So number 2 is, do you open your presents on Christmas Eve or Christmas morning? Now, I've heard some people say that they open like one present, and it's kind of weird with us because we actually have a Christmas Eve tradition which is asked about in this tag, so I'm going to go into that later. But because of our Christmas Eve tradition, we do generally open a couple of presents on Christmas Eve, and then basically the presents that come from Santa, used to come from Santa, that come from obviously our mum and dad, and we open them on Christmas morning. My brother and his wife, actually, they're from Poland and they have a totally different thing, and they basically open their presents on Christmas Eve, I think. So I know it is different in different places, but we are definitely Christmas morning with our presents. So number 3 is, do you have a favourite Christmas memory? I would say definitely a favourite for me was when my sister and I, basically every year we used to get our stockings and we used to go into each other's room and we'd open them. Either that or we'd open them before and then we'd go in and show each other what we got. So that was definitely a favourite Christmas memory. That was what was done at like about 8 in the morning before we were allowed to go into the living room to like open the presents. So that is definitely one of them. Number 4 is favourite festive food. So chocolate coins are definitely on there because we always get them. Well, we used to get them in our stocking, we don't get our stockings anymore, but we still get them, so that's a definite favourite because you have to eat them on Christmas morning before you have your big roast dinner. But then of course the roast dinner is just a favourite overall. It is absolutely amazing, and my mum makes these really good roast potatoes, so they're definitely a favourite. But just the whole turkey dinner is just so good. My mum's definitely good at the Christmas dinner. So number 5 is favourite Christmas gift. Now I'm just trying to think back to like the gifts I can remember from Christmases in the past, and one that stands out to me was one year we all got like furniture, like Santa brought us furniture for our bedrooms, which would seem almost boring for a child, but it was actually really exciting because the living room was just filled with furniture, and on top of that we got like little gifts as well. And I always remember I got a radio. I can't remember what boy band it was, but I had a boy band CD. Oh, I don't know, it was like obviously one that was popular at the time, and I was just playing that song over and over on the radio. So I remember that year because of all the furniture that was lying about. And I also remember a year which me and my brother were actually discussing this, and he thinks it was 2005, where we all got a video, like a video TV set, and it's just mental to think that that wasn't even that long ago and we were still using videos. So we all got these TVs, and I remember that, and I remember setting that up in the kitchen as well. So those are kind of like the 2 years that I remember. Also 2010, I remember that year because that was the first year that my brother had Christmas in Poland and my sister had Christmas in Ireland because they have like their partners in those countries. So that was the first year that it was just the four of us, so me, my twin, my mum and dad. And I remember that we were pretty spoiled that year. There was a lot of presents, and I think it was just because you know, because she didn't have my big brother and big sister to buy for, my mum had gone a bit mental and given us a little bit extra. So I remember that year as well. So the next one is favourite Christmas scent, which I would say is definitely the smell of the Christmas tree. It just gets you in the mood. Of course the smell of the roast on Christmas as well is a good scent, but definitely probably the Christmas tree. So the next one is, do you have any Christmas Eve traditions? And we actually definitely do. Every single year we go to my gran and grandpa's farm. They basically live on a farm. We go there, all that side of the family, which is my dad's side, get together and we basically have some food, we have some drinks, we have a good chat, and we open some gifts. So that's what I was talking about earlier, was we actually do get some gifts on Christmas Eve, and it's just really, really nice, and we all get together as a family, and it's definitely a nice Christmas tradition to have. And I would hope that in the future, you know, my kids would have a nice tradition like that because it's such a good memory. So we do that every year, and we'll generally leave about maybe 11 o'clock at night, and it just gets you in the mood for Christmas really. What tops your Christmas tree? So basically we have this little angel that we have used for years. I don't really know why, like I don't think it has any significance. I think just my mum bought it years ago and she's always used it, and it's like almost fallen to bits. I think it's like a wee bit bald as well. Its hair's all coming out. It's definitely old and fragile, but it's what goes on the top of our tree every single year. As a little angel. It's really cute. So question number 9 is, as a kid, what was the one gift that you always asked for but you never received? I can't really think of anything specific, so I'm going to go with another story, which was basically one year my uncle got my brother this really cool like crane. My uncle's quite different and quite quirky, and he gets quite unique presents. So he got Sam this crane, which was quite cool and quite fun, and Sam really liked that. And I opened my present. I can't remember what age I was quite young, and he basically got me a painting. Now it was a painting that my mum had painted, so obviously being all sentimental he'd given it to me, but I was too young to even understand. I was just a little kid, and my uncle's never had any kids of his own, so he obviously didn't get that. And I was about, I was maybe about 5 or 6. So anyway, I burst out crying. I was absolutely gutted because I was all excited, and it was this awful present that I really didn't want. That sounds like I was such a bad child, but obviously when you're young, you know, you're just honest, you're just brutal with it. So my uncle was really gutted, and I always remember the following year he made up for it big time. He brought this big Barbie carriage and everything like that, and oh, I was so excited that following year. He got me like the best present ever. And number 10 is, what is the best part about Christmas for you? It is, like, I know it's cliche, but it's definitely just spending time with my family, because I don't know, we don't spend a lot of time together as a family actually. We all kind of do our own separate things, and yeah, so we never really get together that much. So it's kind of a shame that basically the way it works is one year all of us are together, and the other year my big brother and my big sister go to their partners' houses. So this is the year, unfortunately, where it's just the 4 of us, although my uncle's coming over as well, so there's going to be 5 of us. So it's still nice, it's still going to be a nice Christmas, but it's really, really nice when everybody's there, because we don't get together a lot as a full family. Obviously I have got 3 other siblings, so there's 4 kids and my mum and dad, and because Jack lives over in Poland, we don't actually get together as a family very often. So it's definitely just nice for everyone to come together, everyone to have a good time, have some good food and share some gifts, because it's always fun to give gifts and receive gifts. So it's just a really nice time to just spend some quality time together. Okay everyone, so that is my Christmas tag. I hope you have enjoyed it, and it's given you a little bit of an insight into what I do for Christmas. Let me know kind of like your traditions down below, because I definitely love talking to you all. So let me know some answers to some of these questions, what you get up to, whether you open your gifts on Christmas Eve or Christmas morning, and basically what you do on Christmas. Let me know down below. I hope you're all well, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!